Good morning, everyone. Do you want to broadcast simultaneously to any two platforms at once? I use it every day for Facebook and YouTube. You might use it, you want to use it for Facebook and Twitch and Periscope, whatever, it doesn't matter. I use two. You might be able to use more than two, depending on how good your computer is. But I use two with no problems. So if you want to find out how to broadcast simultaneously to two platforms, this is the video for you, and we'll start right after this. Hello, everyone. In case we haven't met before, my name is John Bell. I'm a retired school teacher, and now I'm a full-time YouTuber. I got an email the other day from Chuck, who said he caught my broadcast in the morning on my live feed to YouTube and noticed that I also streamed to Facebook at the same time, and he's been trying to figure this out. He wanted to know if I'd make a video and show him exactly how to do it. So that's what the topic of this video is today. I'm going to show you how to do it exactly step by step, every inch of the way, okay, on why I do it this way and why I don't do it another way. And hopefully this will help you in your endeavor on getting live on two platforms at the same time. Now, first of all, I use Xsplit Broadcaster. A link to that is in the description below. They have a free version. You can get it and try it out. You also have a paid version. That's fine. Okay, so now I am going to shoot over to monitor 2, which there's nothing on except my camera here with me in it. Okay, and here's the first thing that I do in the morning is I load Xsplit. Okay, well, Xsplit is already loaded because I'm recording an Xsplit. So I'll put this on the monitor here for you so you can see. Okay. And now, remember, when I use this, Xsplit would not be on this monitor. It would be on my second monitor. All the other toys that I'm going to bring along here in a minute will be all on the second monitor. So, according to my checklist here, you load the correct presentation, okay, and you check your audio levels. Okay, I'll show you how to do that in just a second. Okay, you show that the XSplit setup here, you want to make sure that 1920 by 1080 at 60 frames per second. This is what I record at 1080p, 60 frames a second. Okay, I also want to check my camera settings. Okay, so I click here and click settings and make sure there is no audio output on my camera. Put that over here. Make sure it is on Logitech Brio, because that's my webcam that I use to record this. And then under configure, I want to make sure that it's on 90 degrees, and then I want to take and configure my video output. Okay, make sure it's on JPEG. Okay, 1920 by 1080. 60 frames a second, hit apply. Okay, I can also configure my input by adjusting my brightness and contrast, saturation, sharpness, etc., etc. Okay, and also camera controls, how far it's zoomed in on me, pan, tilt, up and down, side to side. Okay, so those are all okay. So I'll close that. Okay. Next thing I want is I want to run per scene audio. Now, I won't show you how to do this here. Per scene audio, you fire it up, you click, there's many, you can go on Xsplit.com and they'll explain this. I take every scene that I have here, oops, and on, okay, and I can adjust whether I want the mic on and the speakers on for each scene, okay, and that levels it out for the whole thing. When I'm all done setting this up, I press start script, but I won't bore you with how to do this right now. Okay, now next thing is I'm going to have to move this out of the way just for a second. Okay, see, and I'm going to have to fire up my browser to get my newspaper, because what I do every morning is I read from the newspaper. So here it is. I've opened it up. It says read the e-newspaper. I click it. Okay, this is the Sun Sentinel, Broward County newspaper. First, now I can't read it like this, so what I do is I put it in double pages. Okay, now I can change these pages here like this, but I don't do it that way. For instance, if this is the article that I want to start with, I click on it and it pops the article to the center of the screen. Now in my broadcast, this is what that looks like. See? This is my format for it. Okay, so now that I have that, now normally on monitor 2 here, this would be the only thing there. All my other stuff that I'll show you in just a second is on monitor 1, out of the way, so you can't see it. But in order to make this broadcast for you, Chuck, okay, to where it makes sense for you, I have to put everything on this monitor because that's what I'm recording on. So here we go. First of all, I bring back the XSplit, okay, and I can put this anywhere here as long as I don't interfere with the, because what it's recording is right here, okay, to here. So that's good. I also have a view meter that I use that I'll bring in. Now, I can't cover up any of this here, okay, because you'll see it. So I'll just keep it up here like this. Okay. This is a view meter. This is for my volume. Okay. I also have a peak level meter that I use, and another peak meter that I use, and I line up the 0 dBs to be equal. And then this is how I can monitor my broadcast. I can see that my audio is good. Okay. I can actually put on my headphones and monitor it. Okay. Well, all I'm monitoring there is to make sure that I don't have any feedback, distortion, or echo, which I'll show you in just a minute. Okay. So this is what is normally on my second monitor. All these, the Xsplit Broadcaster, the view meter here, the Xsplit Broadcaster here, the peak meter, and the other peak meter. Okay, along with the actual newspaper article that I can scroll through and read along with. Okay. So we're not done yet. Okay. I still need my cheat sheet. My little Word doc here. I guess I'll put it right here. right there, and spread this out a little bit so I can read it. I can bring it right up to there, but not. Okay, so we've gone through this here. We've done start and setup for scene audio. We're through here. Now the next thing I do is go output Facebook and the gear icon. So output is right here. Go Facebook, but I don't click here. I click the gear icon. Before I do that, I want to show you one thing real quick. Let me get this back the way it was. Okay. Hold on. I hate when I mess up like this. Okay. All three of these are programmed to be on top, so those I don't have to worry about, but the other ones I do. Okay. So now there's the Sun Sentinel. So now I can move back my, I want to get the actual article out. Okay, I can move back my thing here as long as it doesn't interfere with the article. Move my view meter up here. Okay, I'll move my Word doc back here. Okay, this is my checklist. Okay, first thing here, right here, I have a gear icon that I want to show you. And when I press it, okay, yeah, let's cancel this. I got to move this down a little bit so I can show this to you. It's still too high. Take this down a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is general setup. Okay, here's my audio. This is what I want to check. My audio preview. This is in my what do you call it? My audio program that runs, okay, is Realtek high definition, okay, and I can monitor the second output is my headphones, okay. System sound default speakers. The mic that I'm using is plugged into the rear panel of my computer. That's my desktop mic. I have a 200 millisecond delay, so my mouth and my words are in sync. Okay, there's many articles and videos written about XSplit that'll show you how to all set this up. But I wanted you to see that I can audit my audio through my headphones using this thing. Okay, so that's okay. I'll just close that. Okay, and getting back here to the output Facebook gear. First of all, I will move this back up out of the way. All right. That should be good right there. Okay, output, then go to Facebook, but go over to the gear icon. Okay. Here you see this is how it's set up. This is where it's going to go. Okay. This is the codecs that I use, and for Facebook Live, a bit rate of 3,000 kilobytes a second. Okay, 128-bit stereo on the AAC codec, and I have here automatically save recording on local drive. For this video and this video only, I am going to click this off. The reason is I have this already recording locally up here, where you can see I go cancel, I go output. See, it's already recording locally. I can stop the recording locally. Otherwise, I couldn't start this broadcast till I went live, and then I couldn't show you how to go live. So, well, getting back to the gear icon here. Okay, let's move that down out of the way. All right. All I have to do is like it says, make sure to say recording is on. Okay, but I'm clicking it off. Okay, check my other settings, make sure they're okay. Okay, and the biggest thing that I want to do on this screen is test my bandwidth right here. Okay, and you'll see after a couple seconds delay, oh, you cannot test bandwidth while streaming or recording. Okay, well, I'm recording, so I didn't know that. All right, well, anyhow, you do that, and it comes up a little file and opens up, and it shows you how good your bandwidth is. Okay, you get either a red light, a yellow light, or a green light. If it's green light, you're good to go. If it's a yellow light, you got to lower your bit rate here a little bit if you can. And you do this for both. So this is okay then. Okay. And then you do this again for output YouTube gear. Output YouTube, the gear. Okay. Now you see the bit rate for YouTube for 1080p with 1080p with 4,500 kilobytes per second. Okay, that's a lot higher than the 3,000 for Facebook. Okay, so I test this bandwidth. It won't let me, of course. So you cannot do it. Okay, that's fine. But anyhow, after a little delay, a window would open up. It'll show you what it's reading at, and then after it's all done testing it, you'll either get a red light, yellow light, or green light. Green light, you're good to go. So that's okay. I'll close that. Okay. Now, this is the point where I normally open this browser. Okay. Open the Sun Sentinel. Double-click the page open. I showed you all that before. And then click on the first article that's appearing right here. Okay. And then I'd be all ready to go. So the next thing that I want to do is check all scenes. Okay. You notice I'm still not live yet. Okay. So here's my scenes. This one is just a text screen just to show me that I have the right presentation loaded on XSplit. Then here's my thumbnail, which I start the recording with. There's my start screen for when this is going live. Okay. Then the full screen that I use here to introduce myself, etc. Then I have the intro. I won't play that again. And then here's my camera and paper. This is how it looks to the viewer, okay, that's watching my broadcast. And of course, here we are again, okay, with our behind the scenes look. Okay, so everything looks okay. And I could check the end medley, but I have, that's a little video that plays. And it says, thanks for subscribing and thanks for liking me on Facebook. Okay. Okay, next up here, going live. Shut off or turn down all your speakers. Okay, I have a volume knob on my desk. You can't see it here, but I make sure it's turned all the way down. Okay, why? So I don't get any feedback, distortion, or echo. Okay, now I open Facebook here with the output. And it says output Facebook, output Facebook. Okay, I have to change the date to whatever the date is. I'm gonna change this date to the 10th, just so I know when I go back later and delete this that I got the right one. Okay, change the date. You check your other settings. On my particular broadcast, it's age restricted, 18 to 65. It's for mature audiences because I tend to swear a lot when I read the newspaper. sometimes these people just pee me off. Okay. And then I can put tags on here if I want. I can put, let's see, I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, I can put tags. I can put where I'm broadcasting from, you know, all this stuff. But anyhow, then I hit start broadcast. Okay, you'll notice how it says connecting to stream, and down here at the bottom, my picture's in the way, damn it. Let's try this again. Okay, I'll put Facebook Live. Okay, I've changed the dates and everything, and I go start broadcast. And you notice down here at the bottom it says I'm now live streaming on Facebook. Click here to open a browser window to view this live stream. I'll do that. I'll click there. Okay. Now you can't see me yet, but yeah, I'll do that. I'll click there. Okay. Okay. When it comes up on Facebook, you can't see me yet, but okay. The first thing I have to do that. I'll click there. Go here, okay, and shut off the audio, the speakers. Okay. Then I would go back to I'll move this out of the way. That out of the way again. Open this back up. Oops. Open that back up. Okay. And I want to make sure these speakers are off here. Okay. Next thing I want to do, this is off screen now, you can't see it. Okay, I'm live right now. Okay. I want to do output YouTube. Okay. And it says it only supports up to 2 simultaneously encodes at a time. So I can't broadcast to YouTube also because I'm recording live. Okay. So I'm recording on my computer and I'm broadcasting live to Facebook. Okay, so going back here now, this is gonna get a little confusing. Okay. So we've done that. We changed the date, changed the settings, muted our microphone here if we don't want to have it. Then I start my broadcast. I hit my name here for 2 seconds and my thumbnail for a couple seconds. I put the start screen on. This is when I would actually go and do those going live now, when that start screen is there, because when it comes live, okay, they'll be able to see that start screen. Then I would go here to full screen and I'd say thanks for watching, and then we'll get into it after this. I'd play the intro. I'd go to full screen again. Okay. I'd show them the camera and the paper here, which you can't see because I have that on. Okay. So, and then I'll move this out of the way again. Move this out of the way again. Okay, put this back up. Okay, and now you see that I'm finishing. I'm all done talking about the newspaper here. And then I would play this little end medley, which I'm not going to play. It takes a couple minutes. And at the end of that, then I would go offline. Okay. Now, so we put these things back here. So you can see this. At the full screen, I wrap it up. I thank everyone. I showed the end medley. Then after the end medley's done, I would stop the Facebook feed. How do I do that? By pressing up here at the top, output, and pressing Facebook. And you see it says recording locally. Okay, I'm off Facebook now. I'm no longer live on Facebook. Then I would do the same thing. I'd go output here and I'd click off on YouTube. And now I'd be off YouTube. Okay. At the end of this time, I'm done. Okay. So that would be it. Now let me move all this back over here and go to the full screen. Okay. So that's it. However, on this video, just this video, okay, I'm not done yet. Okay, after I close out of this video, then I still have to go to outputs, okay, and stop the video. I won't show you how to do that. And then I would go to tools here, and it would go down to recordings, okay, which you can't see. And then it gives me the local recording that I just did. I can rename that and then put that wherever I have to, okay, to send it to a video editor or edit it, splice it, whatever I want it to do. But this is a live, half-assed live stream, okay, and we don't need to do that right now. So, Chuck, I hope that answered all your questions. The links of all my gear, including XSplit and everything, are in the descriptions below. And I will also have up here a card, okay, that links to the playlist that this video is going into, okay, which is how to set up a budget YouTube studio setup. And of course, live streaming on YouTube and Facebook is a budget YouTube setup. Okay, so I'd like to thank you for the question, Chuck, and I would like to thank everyone else that happens to watch this video. And I'm going to play the end medley that I didn't play for you before when we were just talking. And this is John Bell signing off. This is John Bell thanking you for watching reviews. If you see this on Facebook, please like it. If you see it on YouTube, please subscribe. Until the next time, I wish you good luck and good night. May God bless.
That's all, folks.